I never understood the term piss like a racehorse.
I don't either. Where does it come from?
It doesn't make sense.
Why do racehorses have to pee so badly?
Cade and Joaquin in the morning.
And welcome back to Batman Arkham City Rebirth, our version of
Dude,
a reboot where we're doing it again.
you sound just like Nardwar.
Who?
There's this interviewer who's a legendary interviewer named Nardwar.
Is that a name? Is that his real legal name?
That's no one knows his real name.
Okay.
But it's called Nardwar the
Insatiable.
Actually, it's something. He has a really good name.
Maybe that P is
the human servantee or something like that.
That is a ridiculously complicated
he interviews musicians, mainly like rappers, but he does kind of everybody,
this
right?
Is very difficult.
And in his interview,
I wish we hadn't chosen.
It's like kind of like he talks to you, and then throughout it, he starts asking questions about that, like how do you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Like he would know like your third grade teacher and like a moment that happened with you and her. And like, so what happened when this? They'd be like, what the fuck? He has interviews where he would like name people off people's blocks that they used to live on in like the hood. He has like the craziest. He's like, you know Sean Evans from Hot Ones? Yes. He's basically like, this is like their levels. So like they're like right here. Nardwar is above him. And Sean Evans has really good interviews, but like Nardwar just finds out he'll find it like he'll give you an album of like your favorite album from when you were like 3.
Dang.
Yeah, like his research is amazing, but you sound just like him.
Well, I've been told by many people, just like this dude I don't remember. Nardwar. I remember when I was younger, I used to play this game, and I was like, I would consider it a failed fight if someone hit me one time.
What the?
Because I was really good at it. Because I was like, Batman doesn't get hit in a fight, and now I'm like, Batman is fighting for his fucking life over here.
Her belly button bothers me, dude.
It's like a cavern of infinite nothingness.
You could her belly button.
Dude,
they definitely do
that. Joker's definitely got a little corkscrew duck penis.
I wonder what their sex is like.
Wild.
Yeah, like
actually, take it back. I bet it's so mundane.
Really?
I mean, that's the funniest option.
And she's like,
Yeah, it's just missionary. She's like, so Puddin', you want to go rob a bank after this? He's like, I don't care, Harley.
No, I feel like Harley has great
Harley
sex
is
game, but like the Joker
amazing.
himself.
Joker doesn't care. Joker's an incel. Joker's absolutely an incel.
I mean, he flirts with Harley.
He flirts with Batman.
True, it's kind of gay.
I think that Joker is pansexual. He'd probably fuck anything that moves.
I think the Riddler's probably pansexual
Riddler
as well.
is an incel. No. Riddler is absolutely an incel. I don't even want to talk about it. He's absolutely an incel. It's not even a question of if. It's a yes. I hit the button, you bitch.
Yeah, I saw you were in the animation for that. They just said, nope, we're going to hit you. It's possible. Just think about that. Just think about that. It is possible.
It's more like real life this way, too.
Living your dream. Being a fucking traumatized fucking 35-year-old.
I have my whole Batman story in my head already.
Who am I? I'm Bane.
You're Bane.
Why am I Bane?
I made you Bane, honestly, because I found it more interesting to make people I know
villains. It makes it
the
personal.
Villains. Not because it makes it personal, even though it does in the story.
Did I break your back?
Nope, not yet. I'm making you more into an anti-hero at this point in the story. You've been a villain for a long time, but I find it more interesting to write, or I guess write, because it's just writing but not on paper. It's
all
just
in your
my
head.
head.
Like a fucking crazy person.
I tell you I'm a crazy person. I find it more fun to write people I know as more in-depth characters, and especially villains to play off of, because I know so much about them. I'm like, oh, I can really take that and put that into the character. Like, Isaac was the only person. Isaac and Audrey are the only two who were good guys, I guess, outside of me. Who I knew. Isaac was Isaac, but I had him as Oracle. Okay. But now I have turned him into Two-Face.
Ooh.
It's a brilliant storyline. Let me tell you what. I'll talk for myself. I wrote a great Batman story.
Dude, that's why I want you to be a writer for a fucking comic, dude.
I would love to write a comic in like my spare time from writing movies and stuff.
I legitimately feel like your story is going to be fucking amazing, dude.
I will tell you
okay, hold up. Real question here.
Yeah.
Would you have more pride for being known as a great director or a great comic book story art writer?
I just have more passion for film.
Okay, what would you feel more proud of, though? Because, like, comic book is, I think that's more, is that more close to home for you?
No, film. Because I've loved film my whole life. and film was what got me into comic books.
Okay.
Like I love comic books.
When I think of you, I do think of film, but I mainly think also of comics.
Well,
I feel like it's 1A, 1B.
Yeah, it is 1A, 1B, and I truly love comic books with all my heart, and I love the writing and the process and a lot of the talent behind it. I love so much, and I love learning about the industry as much as I love learning about film, but I honestly just have such a deeper passion for making films, and I like writing, but when I have a camera in front of me and when I get to act and direct, I feel like more natural than just writing.
Okay.
Like I feel like it's a second skin.
But you write and create stories so fucking well though. It's insane.
I don't know. I love to write still. It's not like I don't love to write. I find writing a super fun thing. I love writing exercises. I just, from an overall point of view, I prefer...
You just bitch slapped him. Did you see that?
I did.
I heard it.
It was the most audible punch. Like, we're making so many punching sounds, but that bitch slap fucking rang true. Yeah.
And the audio's on low, too. I can imagine now, like, normal audio, that probably echoes. You got this. Yes, fucking sir.
I had to just talk about writing. The other thing is, I love writing and I love telling stories like that, but I also do it a bit for fun. To make myself go to sleep, that's when I tell myself these crazy fucking ludicrously complicated Batman stories.
Bane?
Mm-hmm.
This early?
Well, he's an actual part of the story, but if you go to him, he tells you about the Titan containers that you have to deal with, and then you fight him later in the game, after you've destroyed all of the Titan containers.
So Bane really is like a fucking anti-hero kind of thing.
I mean, he is a villain. He has better morals than most other villains, but he is still absolutely a villain.
Was he created against his will? In this, it sounds like he was.
He was. But Bane is also weird because he grew up in prison. I think he was born in prison. So he lived, and I remember in the original stories, he had this thing where he was in a cell that was under the ground, and the cell door was on the top, and the wave tides would come in on the island. So it was on Santa Prisca that he was. And it would like fill up and he would almost drown all the fucking time. And then he got turned into like Venom Bane, not of his own accord also.
Okay. I remember doing this. This nostalgia right here.
This is the shit, guy. This is classic Cade and Joaquin.
I mean like when I played it. Yeah, I remember doing this. I'm so
curious of what we were talking about when we did this.
Jack shit.
Our editing was so bad, and it's all my fault. Ben's dead right now in the comics. He got killed by the Joker, but I think that they're going to bring him back for Task Force Z, which is a new task force led by Red Hood about zombies.
He'd be a zombie?
Yeah.
That's kind of badass.
It's really cool. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Cade and Joaquin in the Morning. Weird that I said the whole title. Never think I've done that before. I don't think I've ever done that one time. But we'll see you all next time. We love you all. Goodbye. Never mind, everybody. We're still going.
I knew that was too short.
Yeah. It's because when you left, I forgot to put the timer back on. So what I did was I shortened the timer because I talked for like 5 minutes without knowing. And then I kept it going from like 17 minutes, which technically means I talked for 17 minutes by myself without you here, which is insane. And I didn't stop.
Yeah, it's honestly impressive.
You know, I should probably seek psychiatric help. What was the agreement?
You play this on hard, I play Arkham Origins.
Oh, yeah.
I would say it's my favorite, though.
You are lucky I didn't make the deal. I played this on hard. You play the Arkham Origins on I Am the Night mode.
What is that?
That is a mode where if you die one time, the whole game stops.
That's fucking awesome, though.
It's super cool. I've never had the balls to do it. I remember
right
we have to go into the chimney, and you talked about your dad, and I did an artist's rendering of your father.
Really?
Yes, but it looks just like a stick figure, man.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, because it was 4 years ago. It's insane that I remember it at all. There's different armors.
Is this the entrance into fucking Joker's place?
Yeah.
That's how I did it this whole fucking time?
This is how you've always done it in this game.
Well, that's why I'm trying to figure it out this whole time. No.
This is so early in the game for you to have quit.
Because I couldn't figure it out. Because I was a
there
fucking idiot.
The thing.
No, I think I did this part.
If you might also just be remembering seeing me do this part.
Yeah,
before.
I don't know. My fucking memory's tainted.
Now the episode's over.
There
All right,
we
everybody.
go.
We will see you all next time on Cade and Joaquin. Why am I saying the full title? That's so weird. I've never done that before. Thank you all so much for watching. We will see you all next time on the show. We love you all. Goodbye. Here's a fun thing. Comment your favorite comic book down below. And if you don't have one, go fuck yourself.
Whoa.